Into the air to us, no. Then Kofu Bisa say third party in the wine. Na sika sign near my third party, no. It's a minimum be the X amount my third party. Then me sika me $105,000 say the boomer. Ni I shall say soon the $3.6 million na bro so.
Okay. So technical people now omuko try ya GBC far feed, you know. According to GBC director, no, omune pay our technical people now as a sports ministry, no.
That was one vital question no be bisa. Now, before you call omomo response, Ministry of Youth and Sports, winner of the buying obligation of parties payment per the contract. Into no see, it is agreed that GBC will provide a service in the amount of $3.6 million. One, the Ministry of Youth and Sport is solely responsible of the payment of the service provided.
Okay.
It's the ministry the O2S kind of pay.
Okay.
That
means that there was an agreement between GBC
and
the Ministry of Sports.
Yes.
I agree on certain amount.
And
it's kind of the more we are as to send a bay or betches candidate. Okay.
Number two, the Ministry of Youth and Sport will transfer the CD equivalent of the cash component to GBC for payment.
Almost specify amount, you know.
$3.6 million. Also make to the equivalent CDs.
Okay.
To be converted with and no cash at the amount.
But the
amount.
No. Ministry of Sports at my GBC.
Yes. Almost stated say they paid in tranches.
Okay.
In part. 3. That were there arises differences of the result of GBC blah blah blah. Now your question. Ministry of Youth and Sports, the response or the buy in the press and now, 1, the Ministry of Youth and Sports through the local organizing committee. This was after Kofu Bisa question as scanner finding. Received proposal from various stakeholders in production. I'm saying Kofu which I have questions from this. Secondly, an amount of $3.6 million.
Was it a competitive bidding?
That is the question.
Okay. Okay.
That's $3.6 million paid. Now, from the total amount, $2.5 million was paid directly to GBC.
Okay.
In tranches. It's a 3.6 never money. You 2.5 first in tranches. That means in bit. And the first $1 million was paid on 13th March 2024, and the second $1.5 million was paid 22nd May 2024, respectively. Another amount of $1 million was paid to the third party. I have a question one because first documenting by say maybe they say me the 3.6 ma obono hini ba fu a my better document say me to in bit $2.5 million me to an kakanka we no me ma ko to your friends $1 million a come third party no
third party dear juma no ye
need there ni say obtain equipment ni by be try because GBC any equipment
then you need a third party.
Good, but who say who first your contract and say who bet to sikano who say any the sharing of the money this can be Mr. Bafo.
But third party no it was agreed by the two parties.
Good, the
first two parties.
Yes,
GBC Sports Ministry.
Yes,
and maybe we decided on say we should get a third party.
Yes,
because if you need equipment so beautiful. Paying the money to the third party is not my issue.
Yes,
but coverage no GBC. Why?
Yeah. So I see GBC strategy own TSI scan. Now my question is, African Game is the biggest festival in Africa.
Yeah.
Not the AFCON because games no football will be biawum. Olympic no the African version was Olympics in US media house. But for only US and they sold the right to them for $7.1 billion.
Okay.
That was for them. Maybe they say we were expecting over because before the games, Minister Bekar said there are a lot of eyeballs over 1.2 billion for share. So that means that we are expecting returns on say bonus. You are saying a cover AFCON. Say EIB cover AFCON. We went to buy the rights because they say Benya sponsors to sponsor it.
Exactly.
So that means there will be returns. Now
the stations in it all right, you know. Say we must be
Okay, but definitely one more another issue on its own. But say EIB right we know say we are buying because we have a return. So you gave the right to GBC. Now the question was there a return?
Okay.
Because Chroma the end there. Tournament near Safro be say betcha near some money scar council Jacob.
Okay. And a world chasso was several a month for Timmy Hibino. More rights on the commentary, so they paid.
You see, so that means everything is not clear.
Okay.
I believe say maybe they'll call them because I'm somewhere from to the public account committee. Sikan okay, $3.6 million in the coin. What is the ROI on it?
My issue is you're a leader. We are accountable to Ghanaians.
Yes.
And you don't wait for public accounts committee. Some question before you tell Ghanaians. ABR African Games are AFCON you spend this amount A B C D. Nanka minister, the Ministry of Sports, or out to Krameka and the public accounts committee a question. So, but more transfers park Mamua.
If not, say your friend is saying after the park during the park when no said we ask about the stadium Ninyama, then Honorable Sam George beside the question relating to that.
Okay.
You get my point. Mimi Diano, I'm not saying it's a minister trying to throw, and I'm not backing anyone. My issue this morning is how can we beat my tournament?
But GBC Ajatum say almost size kind of they received that amount.
Per their press na GBC the buy no bonus. Into no say more Facebook no bet more GBC the no. And this is what he said. Per agreement with the Ministry of Youth and Sports as the official broadcaster. Was to supervise the technical production.
But was there any payment?
Yes, and also 105. Only 105.
They agreed on $3.6 million. $3.6 million, you know. Well, because I'm a chef, probably after service I render and fast way. But the question is, Ministry of Sports, you know, at this $3.6 million, you know, Emma. GBC and that is the most important question.
In the press, but what they said was yes.
GBC G2.
Yes, because
they
said the following organization was responsible for the technical PGS, quality media production, the production room. Of the total payments made for the games, GBCO was only entitled to $105,000 US.
Me issue with that. Okay, so what I agree. Say the $3.6 million, MRY. What is the breakdown of the $3.6 million?
That is
and general more opportunity. Sports presenters more opportunity. You know, it was a solid time
to ask,
golden opportunity to ask. Say, also we received $3.6 million. Fine. There was a third party agreed. What is the breakdown of the $3.6 million? Simple question.
Ghana yenya breakdown be that now.
Eh, be 3 points. You say you to way, you invite way, you my way say, and one madia.
So I just ask a question. Say yenya breakdown be that. Oh, Kruma.
It's in a breakdown. And just
has there ever been a breakdown like that?
Figure now when you say I benefited.
So that is the question. Pejana me now. I always see say bonus. I don't want us to believe say African Games not boka.
Okay.
Because people do again for instance Olympic Games on baby you betting for so many also. We shouldn't. With the economic crisis we are in and everything. Okay. Maybe I will bring what is the $1 million now can I say no.
I think he said
yeah. So it's still break down Eba and I hope say pack and from on them.
I Genesis, so let's wait and see.
Yeah.